All right, this is empty, but I had this full to the brim. This was my 2024 Empties box. I put everything in there throughout an entire year. I've separated them all into categories. They're all in front of me, and I'm going to go through each item, how many I've used of each thing, and also if I'd purchase them again. I'm going to rank them and really think into the upcoming year if I want to put my money into those items and whether or not they were worth purchasing in the first place. I think this video is pretty long for me to make, so I like to keep my tea in a separate canister so I can pour it in to this glass and keep it nice and hot. I don't like cold tea. And this is Earl Grey green tea. I drink this constantly throughout the winter. It helps keep my skin really healthy. So I empty out several of these. I know last year I counted how many I use, how many boxes. I forgot the exact count, but I purchased like 5 boxes at once. And I think there's 20 little satchels in a box. So I know I'm going to go through quite a few of these boxes. I think it was like how many? 2 a month. So I think it was about 20 to 25 boxes of Earl Grey green tea, or any type of green tea, because it keeps my skin really healthy and glowing. When I don't drink it, I notice a really big difference within a week or two. When I start drinking it again, my skin looks a lot more glowy and healthy. So this is one of the first things I'm going to always mention is green tea or matcha, which has been also a new thing that I've been really loving the past like 6 months. And I like that cold actually. So for a hot tea, I like the green tea, and it keeps your skin super healthy and glowing. Face washes throughout the year have been pretty much on repeat. I love this one from Bioderma or Bioderma. It's the CBM one. It's for combination to oily skin. It has copper in it, and I forgot the other ingredient, but it makes it have a bluish tone. It's really great if you have any type of congestion on your skin. I only use this when I have makeup or a lot of sunscreen on my face to wash it off. It works really well. So I use about 2 of these a year. And normally I think I'd use a bit more, but I've been switching to a hyaluronic face wash from Malaysia that came out this past year, and I've been using that up. It's not even close to being empty because it lasts so long. So I'll be probably talking about that in a while because I'm still working on it. The Aquanil, I use 4 of these a year, and this is the facial cleanser that I prefer because for sensitive skin, any type of skin, actually dry to acne prone and oily, this is a really great facial cleanser. It has only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients. It has a low ingredient list. There's no dyes, no perfumes, things like that, no essential oils. It doesn't irritate your skin any further. I really love this product so much. I buy usually 5 a year around Black Friday. I couldn't remember what that's called, because they're another company that has the big Black Friday sales. It's Person and Covey, I think the name of their company is, and I get their emails, and they always have these great sales, and I buy it directly from them. If I'm not getting it directly from them, you can also get it from Amazon. It's a similar price, but I buy a big bulk. I think it just goes right to them anyway. As far as purchasing, it's the same shipment. I love this facial wash, so I know I'm going to use 4 a year of this. This is an old mask. It's from Pacifica. It's the Kale Juice Cleanse, and it's the AHA Surface Overhaul Mask. I have several mask products that I use, and it takes me a while sometimes to get through something, and this has been discontinued since, and they changed the formula to a different type of like Kale Detox. That's a black coal mask, which I really didn't want to repurchase. I liked this one enough, but I've been switching to the Peter Thomas Roth masks that have that gel-like formula, and they're really nice and easy to wash off. It's when you don't want that type of like a clay mask where you're doing a big exfoliation of your skin. You want just a gentle resurfacing mask. This was perfect for it, but it's not available pretty much anymore, so I switched to Peter Thomas Roth. I did like it a lot. I would give it a solid 8, and unfortunately the new version is just a different type of mask. I can't really say if I like it or not. It's not the same result, so I won't be repurchasing this because it's really not available anymore. And I have to apologize if my hair is like being super puffy and fly away. I've had this ongoing saga with hair oils. I love the Olaplex. I mentioned that I just put a couple drops and it kind of flattens my hair a bit, but I went to use the Jizu. This is like a honey hair treatment. It's so beautiful. It's much thicker, so I don't know how well it's working today at keeping the hair kind of controlled. And I don't even know when this is going to be an empty. I mean, it takes forever to get through these oils. And since we were just talking about face washes, I figured body wash is the next logical thing. And this is from the Body Shop. I love their body washes. I don't tend to purchase them. I'm not really sure why. I just don't really go into the Body Shop that much anymore. I used to love their oily skin line. I think it's like the tea tree oil line. I loved their products so much. And some reason I just kind of veered away from buying their products. But this Brittany Coast Algae Body Wash, I loved this. This is a very masculine scent. It's gorgeous. I was using it when I was traveling mostly, so it took me a really long time to get through, and I decided for this upcoming year, I kind of started this a few months ago, I need to go through a lot of my products that I have been sitting around. I used to travel quite a lot for work. It's toned down a little bit. Who knows if it's going to be coming up again, but I was holding on to products that I was like, I really like that when I travel, so I'll just keep it over here, not touch it. Like little smaller samples or smaller versions, unlike like this is a really big bottle, I'd be traveling with this one. But you know what, it was taking me a really long time to go through products, and I had some things expire. So for this next year, I'm going through those little tiny product bottles, getting rid of everything, and also just like using up things that I really love. Why should I wait for them to use them when I'm on a business trip? It doesn't make any sense. So this is a really great body wash. I do love it, and I love the scent. It makes the whole entire bathroom smell amazing. It's a good solid 8 because it's very foamy. It can be a little bit irritating if your skin is really sensitive in the winter time, but it is lovely for a summer wash. The body wash that I'm going to give a good 9 is this one from A La Maison. It is my favorite body wash, and that is because I can use it everywhere, all of the sensitive parts of my body. This is the one that I purchase over and over again. I went through 3 of these last year just for like a whole body wash, and yeah, it's a really good one. I found this at Whole Foods, and it's a little pricey at Whole Foods, but you can find it at TK Maxx, TJ Maxx, or Home Goods, or any Marshalls. They have a lot of different sizes of this. This was $5.99 for the whole bottle, and it pretty much has stayed the same, that same price. It's really great for all the parts of your body. It's not very heavy foaming. It's very just a gentle product, and I really recommend it. And speaking of irritating the skin, this is a Brazil nut body scrub from Trader Joe's, and it's not specifically irritating. It's just a body scrub, so it's kind of like gritty, and you know, it's like rubbing sand on your skin, so it feels kind of rough, but it is a good product. I really enjoy it. It's a solid 9, and that's because the price is so good. $5.99 for a body scrub that's a sugar scrub. And the scent and the ingredients, it's really lovely. So last year was my second summer using it, and I vowed to make sure I got more than 1. I got 2. I don't like to be greedy, and I don't want to have a lot of excess product, but I finished up those 2 containers so fast. And yes, I'll be repurchasing for this summer. I'll probably buy 3 this year. So hopefully each year I don't have to keep buying more and more, but I think 3 for the year is a good solid amount. I think venturing into teeth care is the next logical step as far as face, body, cleaning your teeth. So I added this into a category this year because this past year I really ventured into trying some alternative teeth cleaners. What is the word? Toothpaste? What am I saying? I was gonna say toothpaste, honestly. Toothpaste. And I have several that I invested in to see what's the big deal. Are these really a good idea? There's some Korean brands, and I have some Indian brands. Maybe like into the holistic approach to teeth care. There's so much information out there, and I'm not an expert on it at all, but I found some really good products that I really like. So I obviously got some things on super clearance. This was $2. Again, Marshalls, and this one was probably like the normal price. It was $5.99. So the normal price at Marshalls and TJ Maxx is $5.99 for this Aeromere toothpaste, which I actually really loved. You can find it on clearance for $2. Sometimes if I find it on clearance, I'm grabbing it. This was the cinnamon and fennel and the fresh mint. I enjoyed both of them. They worked really well, and it's this whole entire holistic approach to cleaning your teeth and gums, and I did find that it worked so well at not being an irritant. Propylene glycol is like one of the main ones. It really irritates my lips, the skin around my lips. There's a lot of peeling. If you have this problem, it might be because of your toothpaste. A lot of people think I'm dehydrated, I need more lip balm. It might be your toothpaste that's really super irritating your skin and your lips. So the Aeromere, I give it a good solid 9. It takes a while to get used to. It's very different, and you just use a tiny amount. I also have been using this Himalaya Botanica Whitening Complete Care toothpaste. This one does have, no, it doesn't have fluoride, and it doesn't have sodium lauryl sulfate. It says it's carrageenan free and gluten-free. I'm not really sure about the carrageenan part and why someone would not want to use it, but if it's on here, there might be someone out there that's avoiding it for some reason. It's a really good toothpaste. It takes a little time to get used to. It's different the taste is very different. But now that I'm on my second bottle, I don't really notice it. I know I just use a tiny amount and it works super well. I will be repurchasing this again. It's not my favorite of the group that I'm going to show you, but it's a good 7.5. This is a Korean brand toothpaste. It's Pop, and it is a prebiotic toothpaste. And I never heard of such a thing, so I was like, I have to try it. It was $3.99 at TJ Maxx. The normal price is like $8 or something. It's made in Korea. It does have fluoride. Yeah, it has prebiotics. I'm going to be talking about these more specific at some point because I really want to break down why someone would want to go out of their way to use some of these and where you can find them. This was really fun. I did notice some teeth whitening as well. I also had been trying the Hello mouthwash. I love this inside of that like water flosser that I have. I have the concentrated mouthwash that I'm still working on. It takes forever to get through. This one is a lot more minty. It's alcohol-free, no dyes, no sweeteners, no SLS, no sulfates. It has all the no's, but it's a really great mouthwash. It works so well. And I'll definitely be repurchasing these two items if I can see them in a discount, especially for the Aramir. The Hello is just whatever price they have at Target or Walmart if I can find it. And I love this red floss from Reach. I don't like white dental floss, and I really like the Clean Burst red floss. It's cinnamon. It's just a nice kind of different flavor instead of having mint all the time. I like red floss because I can find it if it's on the floor. I have a huge pet peeve about floss being like stuck to the shoe, or if my cat gets a hold of it. If it's red, I can spot it much easier. I know it's not the most healthy floss in the world, but it's more important to be flossing than worrying about the most healthy floss. If someone has a recommendation or a suggestion for a floss that is healthier and is like blue or black or red, any color than white or clear, let me know, because until then I'm just going to purchase these. They were on clearance for 75 cents at Walmart. I hope that's not a sign that they're being discontinued. Can you believe this is the only deodorant I have to show you this year? And that is because the deodorants that I'm currently using, I've been doing a review on, and they're not even close to being empty. I've been using them for months, and these are the two deodorants I've been using throughout the year. I'm not going to really talk about them in depth. I just want to tell you about this one from Lumi. Whoops, is empty. It's a tiny version, and I use these. I repurchase them and put them in my gym bag. I use them to keep my private areas nice and odor-free. It works so well, and I like the little container, the little bottle, because it's perfect for that area of the body. And it's from Lumi, and it's wonderful. And I know there's been so many ads. You probably like overseen the ads on Instagram, TikTok. I just get so many ads for it because I talk about the product and I'm like, just stop sending me the ads. I'm already using it. But it's just the way it works, and it's kind of irritating, but this is not irritating, and it's fantastic for your body odor. And as far as body moisturizers are concerned, I just used up these 4 ones. I have several moisturizers that I use. They're just the ones that happen to finish out before the end of the year. This Moroccan oil body oil. Moroccan oil body oil. Yeah. It's called Moroccan oil, and it's a body oil or body serum. It's a tiny, tiny bottle, but I did want to mention it that it is so good. It's one of those times when you get a sample of something and it really works to pull you in to love the product. This is a really, really good, it's like a night serum. I don't think there's any problem with using it in the day. It smells really good, and it also helps nourish your skin, especially at this time of year. So I'm going to purchase a whole normal size bottle of this. Did want to mention it. It's a good solid 9 for me. Any type of oil I'm always kind of skeptical of because they do sit on the skin and you have to kind of wait for it to absorb into your skin before it ruins your clothes or anything. So that's why I don't give it a 10. There is one product that I'm almost done with that is a good 10, and it's the Amino oil. It's a spray. It absorbs into your body. I'm not done with it yet, so it's not part of the empties, but I'm just letting you know, if you're looking for a body oil that will absorb and nourish your skin and it won't ruin your clothes, that's one. I also used up this candy cane hand and body lotion from Purehaven. Someone gave this to me as a gift, and I wanted to mention it because it was a really good lotion. It is so nice. The main ingredient is aloe, so it just absorbs really gently into the skin, and you have like this beautiful glow. It's not heavy, and I really appreciate that. I didn't care if it was candy cane scented. It's just the actual product felt really, really lovely. Naked Bee moisturizing hand and body lotion, I'm giving a 10. I love this product. Is there any left in here? Oh, there's a little bit left. I love it. The scent of it is intoxicating to me. It's orange blossom honey. I don't know if you've tried any of their products. The smells are just beautiful. It's a really good product as far as moisturizing. Oh, I'm so happy there's a little bit left. I thought it was completely empty. And I'm more than happy to put this tiny bit on here, and I'll be repurchasing. Again, I think it's a 10. I think it's a great product. I don't mind if I find it a little bit pricey, but if I could find it on clearance somewhere, I'd be thrilled. And another lotion is the OPI, the Avojuice. This is the mango hand and body lotion. I've been through 2 of these, not this past year, but this is my second bottle. Sorry, these are so hairy. They've been sitting in the box waiting for today to go through, so there's a little bit of hair everywhere. This is a really good lotion, also absorbs really nicely in the skin. And again, it has aloe and glycerin, so it's a very just like gentle lotion. So it's kind of nice for when you're working and you're at the desk and you don't want to put something on that is very like strong odor and also not something very greasy. This is a really great work lotion to have on your desk. And just 4 shampoos for the whole entire year, I don't know if that's possible. I know I have a few others that I haven't finished up yet, especially in the clean beauty range. And I'm doing some reviews on some of their products that I haven't finished, and it should be pretty soon. This one I did finish, and it's a good solid 7 for a shampoo from the Dollar Tree. That's $1.25. I've been looking for the gentle shampoo for curls again because it's so nice. It's just a nice daily scalp cleanse, and it doesn't leave any residue in your hair. And I really enjoyed it. I think $1.25 is fantastic. I liked the ingredients. I've recommended this so much. I have a whole entire video on Dollar Tree hair products, and I went through the clean beauty products really in depth. And I have several others that I'm still finishing up, but this was the one that I really enjoyed the most of their shampoos. I do recommend it. And if I can find it again, I'll be repurchasing it. I found this at TK Maxx. It's the Mille Oats and Honey Soothing Shampoo for Sensitive Scalp. I find that I have scalp irritation because I do wash my scalp every single day. If I don't wash my scalp every single day, then I have super oily scalp problems. So I'm kind of like trying to figure out how to balance that out with the right products. So I do sample different products from time to time. I was okay with this. I'm gonna say it's a good 6 as far as a rating. I'm not going to purchase it again, but I think it's okay. The scent, yeah, I think I didn't care for the scent. I wanted it to smell like honey, and it really doesn't. It has a perfumey scent. Other than that, I do think they have great products. This just really wasn't the exact match for me. And last year was the first year I started using the Eau de Lait products. I found this at Target on a whim. I was looking for a clarifying shampoo. I decided last year I think I really need that to help with the breakage of my hair, or I'm just following the trends because everything is saying I have hard water, and that's why I have breakage in my hair. I'm not really sure, but I love this. This is a 10 for a clarifying shampoo. I used it once a week. It just says use once a week. I listened. I'm not doing anything that's going to make my hair break any further. It's just a really great shampoo. And I realized when I used this, I didn't have to wash my hair for like 2 days after washing my scalp because it just really cleansed my scalp and it was so gentle. I will be repurchasing this. I love it. I'm on to another type of shampoo from Eau de Lait. Am I saying that name right? Is it? I want to say it's Odell, but I heard someone say Eau de Lait online, so I'm going to say that until someone corrects me. And I have the bonding shampoo from Bon Bar. I finished this up quite early. I did enjoy it. It's a very good shampoo, and it's from Sally Beauty, part of their whole entire bonding recovery system. And I was using that throughout last year. And yes, I'll be repurchasing it, but I'm using another bonding system, so I don't want to over purchase and buy it ahead of time. But I do think the bonding shampoo is a great shampoo. It's a good solid 8. And this is the bonding recovery. It's like the actual bonding product. I finished that up last year as well, and I did repurchase. I do like it. I think it works really nicely compared to some others. I will be doing a review of all the bonding products I've been using at some point, but I have several others I've been going through, so I just want to make sure that they're separated from each other so they don't overlap, and I know which one is really working with which. But the system itself worked so well together, and I'm just going to lean over into the conditioners now because I have those. Oh, this is the pre-shampoo, and that worked so nicely as well. So I have bonding recovery and the pre-shampoo. Those are the 2 bonding products, and also the conditioner. So it's kind of hard to like think of it as a whole entire system. The bonding cream, I think I'll talk about that in a second. So leaning over into conditioner, I did really enjoy the Bond Bar conditioner, I think the most of all their products. And yeah, I think in all, I'm giving them each an 8. So I would recommend them if you want to do a whole entire bonding recovery or bonding system to your hair. And since we're going into conditioner, the PS Clean Beauty Volumizing Conditioner was a very nice, good, solid 7. I won't be repurchasing this unless if I can find some of the other ones that I really do enjoy a lot. I think it's fine. It was really nice with wavy and curly hair and poofy hair. I think it worked really nicely for $1.25. It's definitely worth it. One of my favorites throughout the year is going to be the Dove shampoos and conditioners. So this is just the conditioner. This one, the Ultra Care Intensive Repair Conditioner, it is probably my absolute favorite conditioner as far as a daily product. It really makes your hair smooth. It works really nice. It smells nice. Anytime I can find the larger bottle, I'll get it, and the prices have been going up, so that's not been really enjoyable. So I've been venturing out into lower cost products, as you can see, to see if I can find anything that replicates the way my hair feels when I use this, and I really haven't yet. And I do rate this a good solid 9 for a daily conditioner. And I use probably 2 or 3 of these a year, but since I've been using so many other conditioners to test them, I just went through the Bond Strength one from Dove I was testing out. It's nice. It has a lot of like damage control, damage therapy ingredients, but I found my hair feels much nicer and it just combs through nicer and smooths down when I use the intensive repair. So I think some of their conditioners are very similar, and that's the same for Pantene. They have a lot of hair conditioners and shampoos, different types, but I found a lot of them to be very similar in results. This is the Curl, Define, and Shine Coconut Shea. I really like this conditioner a lot. It's a 1 minute miracle. I don't think it did any miracles. It's just a very good conditioner. I think you can use it and keep it on your hair for like 3 to 5 minutes. This one I was using from the Dollar Tree, the Softee Hydrating Olive Repairing Conditioner. I had high hopes. I always, I have like an idea that maybe the Dollar Tree will have some really good hair care products, because I've had some really great products that I found, but this wasn't very good. I don't recommend it. It's like a 3. It goes into your hair. It smells okay. It's just not worth it. So I'm going to say it's a 3. I will not be repurchasing. The shampoos from Softee are amazing. That's something I'm going to be talking about in my part 2 of my video for Dollar Tree hair products, that the shampoo is excellent, but not the conditioner. And I'm going into the hair treatment area and styling, and this is a 3-in-1 leave-in from Personal Care. This is at the Dollar Tree, again $1.25. This is like an amazing product for $1.25, for more than $1.25. I love it. You can put it on, well, it's empty and I can't show it to you. And I'm looking for to replace it. So yes, I'd replace it. I give it a good 9. It is so good for your hair as far as like spraying it on when it's damp or even when it's dry. So it's like an oil, has banana oil in it. Smells amazing. It smells so good. It smells like just summer. I'm looking to replace it. I think everyone else found it and purchased them all. I really hope Dollar Tree gets some more. And it's a dupe for the Sun Balm spray, and it's perfect. I can't say enough about it. I think it's a really amazing product, and especially for the price. And mentioning the Bond Bar product, I just wanted to go into the styling cream. It is amazing. I love this styling cream. I actually wish it was double the size of like the shampoo and conditioners. This is 4 fluid ounces, 118 mils. This is the number 6 bonding styling cream. The scent is really nice. They have a great scent for the whole system. This cream is so lovely to put on your hair when it's damp, and you can let your hair just kind of air dry if you have any waves or if it's straight, and you can hair dry your hair, and it keeps it protected and it really stops from any additional breakage. I did like a whole thing on it and really looked at what was happening as far as my hair breakage and the response, and this was a great cream. I love it. I will be repurchasing that, and that was from Sally Beauty. So I have the 3 other products that I finished up from Sally Beauty. Their generic line is just really fun. You can find a lot of really great dupes of some of your favorite products. The all-in-one styling potion, it's a dupe to the It's a 10 Potion 10 Miracle Styling Potion. This is a really great product. I do like cream products in the hair when your hair is damp before you style it or dry it or even just air dry. It just lets your hair have like a nicer texture to it. And also the leave-in keratin treatment. It's a dupe to the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin. That was really hard to say, sorry. This is great. I would repurchase this. And also the Nourishing Silk Leave-In Treatment from It's a 10 Silk Express Miracle Silk Leave-In. This is a really great dupe for any of the It's a 10 products. I recommend this one the most, so I give this a 9. The other ones I'm just giving a 7, and except for the bonding, that's a good 8. I love a good leave-in product. So the Alba Botanica I've been using for a really long time. I got it from Ulta. They have a lot of Alba products. It's nice. It's just a nice coating of your hair. It has a great smell to it. I think it's a 6. I won't be repurchasing, but it's still nice. It has really good quality ingredients. It just didn't let my hair really have its nice wave to it. Just kind of like flattened it a bit. Amika The Cure Multitask Repair Treatment. The scent is very strong. If you don't like strong scents, I don't recommend using any of the Amika products. If you want really good quality hair products that help your hair in any damage, then I do recommend the Amika product. This is a 10 for me. I love it. I don't like the price, but I love the product and how it made my hair feel, and it was really great. Like, it's a multitasking repair treatment. It says to like wash it out. I was leaving it in my hair and then doing my styling as like a leave-in conditioner or a leave-in styling product. It worked fantastically. It's amazing. It just is. It is a really amazing product. My one go-to mousse product, and I say the one go-to mousse product because I just want to mention that I really don't like how we can't recycle mousse containers, as far as like you just have to throw it away. So all these other products with the plastic, I can put it into the plastic recycling, but this has to just go in the trash, and I hate that so much. So this one from Tresemme is Flawless Curls. I give it a solid 9 because it works so well when you put it into your hair and you scrunch your hair. If you have waves or any curls, this is a fantastic mousse. It's amazing. I haven't found anything else that's better. So yes, I'll be repurchasing, but yes, I use it very sparingly. So I only used one throughout the year. We're gonna move on to skincare. My favorite subject, and really why I started my YouTube channel, was because I wanted to help people who had skincare issues like me, and acne, breakouts, blemish-prone skin, congested skin, all the above was what I really was focused on a lot in the past few years. Malesia has been a godsend to me. I get asked still to this day, are you using Malesia? Do you still recommend Malesia? Do you still think this is a really great product? The answer is yes. I use it every single day, and I can show you. I've used 6 last year. I think the year before that I used 6. So 6 of the benzoyl peroxide, 2.5. It's like a moisturizer and a skin clearing product all in one. I use just a tiny bit now throughout my face. I use it in the evening unless I'm doing some type of product that it doesn't mix well with. Every single day I use the moisturizer. This is the Urea moisturizer. I love it. I only used 3 last year, and I've been using some other products, and I'm not going to say that it's worked really well yet, but I've only used 3. I would prefer to just use these. They work so fantastic. So 3 of the Urea moisturizer. I could use 4 or 5 if I was just using this alone and no other product. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, or higher, 11. I don't know. What's the highest score ever? They get the highest score. They're really great products. Yes, I'll be repurchasing I repurchase it every single couple of months or so. I don't know when I'd ever be not using them anymore because it really helps control my skin from having any breakouts. And I did mention that there's some products that I can't use the benzoyl peroxide with at the same time, and that just means within the same application. You can use it like one in the AM, one in the PM. Retinol is one of those products, and any type of vitamin C. And from The Ordinary, I finished this Gran Active Retinoid 2% emulsion. I don't think they offer it anymore. They always kind of changing their retinol and retinoid products. This was amazing. I loved it. I finally finished it up. Maybe they are offering it. I do know they're not offering the retinol 1%. I loved this. I wish they didn't get rid of it. It was amazing for the neck. It has like this beautiful thickness to it that just really protected your neck and also like kept it like firm. So I think they have some other version of it. I just haven't ventured into it yet because I've been trying some other retinol products, but I do love these. Ordinary is such a great company. Also the amino acids and plus B5. I do like this a lot. I've been trying to like narrow down how many products I have on my face at once and if there's anything that they're really doing, and I want to make sure I'm not over layering, like having a whole sandwich of products on my face if some of them are not able to sink in because something else might be blocking it. So the amino acids I probably won't be repurchasing for now because I didn't really see the need for it at this time. I do really like a hyaluronic acid, and I found this one from Boots. It was nice, and it's really too tiny. I felt like 30 ml is really small, 1 fluid ounces, and it works really well if you have acne prone skin, and you can use it with your acne products at the same time. You can also use it with your retinol products at the same time. Retinol products love hyaluronic acid. They work so nicely together. So I do like that. This is just a 7. It's nothing fantastic or fancy. It's just a nice, you know, something to help kind of protect your skin and plump it up a little bit. A really lovely product that has retinol. I was using this serum, and they're just so tiny. It's like samples that Biossance offers. If you buy some of their products, they always have like little samples. I did love the squalane lactic acid resurfacing night treatment. I love this. So I will be repurchasing. I think it's a good solid 9. In the squalane hydro retinol serum is again a good solid 9. I love it. It's really amazing. And I've been using this Lumine, I think that's what it's called, Nordic Sea Bright Eyes All-in-One Eye Treatment. Yeah, it's just like you can find it at CVS. I'm always trying to find if there's any product left in it. I do love it. I repurchased it last year. I'll be probably purchasing it again this year. I find it just really does brighten up the under eye area. It's very gentle. It's a great product, and whenever I can find something that is a really good quality product at like CVS or Walgreens, I'm able to use some of their coupons, so it's definitely worth it because some of these are kind of pricey. The Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum, I went through 3 of these this past year. I think 3 is the amount that I use now that I pretty much know from doing. I did like a whole entire year review video of this. 3 works really well for me. 4 might be like okay too, and it's definitely worth it. It's helped my brows. My lashes mainly, my brows are pretty much at the space where this is as far as they're going to go with a peptide, and it's very gentle. So I do love this as far as what it can offer. So I give this a 9, and yes, I've already repurchased it and I will be repurchasing it for the following year. And the last products I have that I've loved last year, went through like a storm, and I still have several others that I'm not done with yet, are from Biossance. The Squalane Omega Repair Cream. It's not really good for my acne prone skin on my face. It's amazing as an under eye cream and a neck cream, but if you don't have breakout prone skin, this is fantastic. So you can see I used the sample size, or the little trial size that they had, used it all up. It worked so well on any areas of my face that don't break out. But if your skin is dry, please use this. Please try it. I'm sorry that you're going to fall in love with it and you're going to want to keep repurchasing it forever. I apologize. The Marine Algae Eye Cream is my absolute favorite, and I think I use about 2, probably 2.5 a year, because I'm still working on a jar of this. So I know I use about 3-ish per year. They last a really long time, and it's an outstanding under eye cream. I smile a lot, and this area under my eyes gets really creasy, and it doesn't irritate my eyes. I wear contact lenses. It doesn't do any irritation, but it does a lot of protection. It lets my skincare and my makeup go into my skin really nicely. It doesn't interfere with that. The one moisturizer that I can use if my skin is breaking out, or your skin is breaking out, if you have oily skin, is this Squalane and Prebiotic Gel Moisturizer. This is really good for someone who has oily skin issues or combination skin issues. You can see it's the whole entire thing. It is so good. I do absolutely love it. If you're using a retinol, you can use it at the same time. It won't interfere with it. It also doesn't interfere with your benzoyl peroxide, so I definitely recommend this if you have any oily skin issues. The oil, Squalane Vitamin C Rose Oil. I used this little sample, finished that up, used this one, and used this one. I do love it. I have another one right behind me here that I'm working on. It's an outstanding oil. For someone like me with really, really oily skin and breakout prone skin, I do love it and recommend it. I just can't use it at the same time as I'm using the benzoyl peroxide. And I also don't think we're supposed to be layering it with any type of retinol. So it's kind of a juggling act as far as how you're using these products, making sure that they're not being used all at the same time. Yeah, I recommend this. It makes your skin really glowy. Yes, I'll be repurchasing it, and probably like a really big bottle, the biggest one I can find. And we're on to makeup now. And surprisingly, I don't have a lot of makeup to share with you because I think I'm finishing up several products. And the one thing I do know with Supergoop CC Screen is I use 2 of these a year, and I really use them out. I like cut them open and scoop out the remains. The containers are completely destroyed. I saved this package because I wanted to show you that I found it at TJ Maxx for $14.99. It was kind of a fluke, but I keep checking over and over if they have any more. They're like $44 on Supergoop's website. I'm still willing to pay the $44 because it's such an amazing product. My skin doesn't burn when I use this. I have super sensitive skin, especially with using acne products and retinol products. Skin is extra sensitive. So this has protected it every time I'm out in the sun when I'm running, but also when I'm using my PC all day long for work. There's a lot of blue light. I don't think you could get a burn from your PC, but I think that there are some possibilities to have it age your skin. So I'm definitely protecting my skin no matter what. And also this works as a really nice makeup, and they have a larger range of colors from darker to light. I use 2 different ones. This is 215N, and I also use 100C, and sometimes I mix them together. I'm thinking of getting another shade to try, and yeah, this is a 10 for me. I love their products. And let's go into concealer. I started well over a year ago using the Rare Beauty under eye concealer. It's like really lightening, and it's not a thick, it's like a serum. It's not a thick, heavy cream. I don't want a heavy, super thick concealer under my eyes. I don't like the cakiness of it. I highly recommend this one. This is a 10 for me, whereas my old 10 was the Magic Lumi L'Oreal. Why am I saying Lumine? Magic Lumi L'Oreal. I used 2 of these last year. They discontinued it, and I bought them all on Amazon just to try and gobble them all up that I could. I think they still have more. They're still really good. It's very similar to Rare Beauty. It's a tiny bit thicker, and it has like a nice serum effect where your under eye area doesn't cake up. I love the brush. As messy as it looks now that it's completely out, it's an absolute fantastic product. I wish they didn't discontinue it. I'd say it's a 10, but since I found Rare Beauty, I'm pretty happy with that. And let's go into lip liners. The Sephora gel lip liners are my favorite lip liners. They have like the smooth consistency, and yeah, the Nudist is the one that I finished up all last year. I have another one already, so yes, I'll be repurchasing. I think this is a good solid 9. I would say that the Sephora gel eyeliners I don't like. I'm gonna give it a 4. I don't like them. It doesn't even I'm pushing down really hard. What is this? Nothing's happening. So it's hardened. Like, it's not even that old, so I feel kind of like ripped off as far as that's concerned. Fortunately, it's not very, very expensive, but the prices are going up and nothing's happening with this, so I won't be repurchasing this again. I love the purple of it. I don't really understand what happened with it. I think it's because it's waterproof. It has some extra ingredients in it that make it really stick for a really long time, but unfortunately it is like a stick and nothing is doing anything. I do love these brow like paintbrush type of products, and this one from NYX is the Lift and Snatch. This one is an ash brown, and I do like it a lot. It's a good replacement for the one I'm going to talk about in a second. That is my absolute favorite. So I do like it. It has a little brush effect, so you can make little strokes. It's run out, so I can't really show you how it looks, but I promise you it does work. And I use about 2 of these a year. My favorite, absolute favorite is Stroke a Brow, and this was the last one. I think I can find it on Amazon still, and if I do, I try to purchase them. It has the similar like little brush to it, and I forgot the color of this. I think it's a medium brown. One of the reasons why I like it a lot is because you can make a little brush stroke for an eyebrow, so it's not like a thick, heavy, drawn-on look. Color of it doesn't have a reddish tone to it. My hair has reddish tone to it, but I don't want my brows to have reddish tone to it. It just doesn't look natural for me. So this was a really good product. It's a good 9.5. It's not still available. The last products I'm going to talk about are mascaras. I love mascara. I use it pretty much every day. It's something that just I like a lot. It makes me feel a little bit like put together, and I do try a lot of mascaras. I'm going to tell you my absolute favorite always is Buxom. I love it. I used probably 2 or 3 a year. I'd probably use one every 2 months, so maybe 6 a year. If it weren't for all the other ones that I've been trying and sampling, it's a 10 for me as far as mascara, and that's saying a lot because I've used so many. So I'm going to put that aside and mention some of the little guys I've been using. Makeup Forever. It's the Smoky Extravagant. It's great. The brush is really nice. It looks like a caterpillar. It gets right into the corners of your eyes. It's completely empty. I've used that up. The normal size would be fantastic because you don't have like the little tiny one in the way, but I like to try the samples first before I spend any money on the larger size. So I think this was a really, really good mascara. And this is the Lancome Monsieur Big. No, it's scoopy. It's a mess. It started out okay, but within a week or so, it turned into a big goopy mess. I think the formula is fine. It's really just the brush that's the problem. The brush is everything. I won't be repurchasing that. This is Stila Huge. It's just okay. The brush is okay. Got a little gloopy in the end. And one of the things I really like about mascara is after a few weeks, maybe 2 or so weeks, it gets like really good consistency. This is another formula that didn't turn into a good consistency. It was great in the beginning and then kind of, you know, in the end. Laura Geller Glam Lash. I don't like the brush. I just don't. The product is great. The brush I don't like. Will not be repurchasing that. And I have 2 more from Lancome, and I did want to mention that Hypnose. This is the one I did repurchase, and the first one I had completely dried out before I could really use it, and I was kind of disappointed because it's not a cheap mascara. It's pretty pricey. I get it at Sephora. It's a beautiful container, and I think the product is really lovely. I don't really like the brush that much, unfortunately. It's just okay. I don't know, the product kind of gets gloopy and dries out. It doesn't last very long. So in the beginning it's really lovely, and then it kind of settles in and gets really clumpy, and you're kind of fighting it to put the mascara on. It's good for like 2 weeks, but I want my mascara to last longer than 2 weeks. The Lancome Hypnose Doll Lashes is a really, really great mascara and a great brush. I think it's the brush. Again, the brush makes it really work really well. So let me just show you the 2 comparison. The one thing about the Doll Lashes, it has a really strong perfume scent to it that the other one doesn't have, so I'm not really sure why that is. It doesn't really matter. It's a great mascara. I do like it. I'm gonna give that a good 8.5, but all in all, the Buxom is still my top performing mascara. All the ones that I've used throughout this past year, this is still the winner. I guess I'm trying to always find if there's something that's even better than it. I do like it so much, and I'm still sticking with it. My tea is getting really low, so I think that is a good sign that the video is at its end. Also, I went through all the products already. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you have a year-end in review for your empties, anything that you recommend, let me know. I'm really curious, and I love to know of any products that other people have been using and anything that they like a lot.